Kailyn Lowry and Javi Marroquin, well, they have quite the complicated relationship. More complicated than your average young divorced reality stars, even. The thing with Kailyn and Javi is they just go back and forth so much. One minute they love each other and the next they can't stand each other. Just to break down how insane their relationship is, they split up sometime towards the end of 2015, right before Javi's deployment. Around this time, they both slept and or had relationships with other people, though Javi still held out hope that they'd be able to work things out. He came home in the summer of 2016 and she'd packed his bags for him because she was most definitely done with him, but he still wasn't ready to end things for good. He kept visiting her, and one point he even broke into the home they shared together, scaring her oldest son, Isaac, in the process. Around this time, Kailyn began sleeping with a college friend, Chris Lopez, and she became pregnant. She also got a protective order against Javi, because as she explained it, her behavior frightened her. The order didn't last too long though. She lifted it when she realized that they wouldn't be able to attend their son's soccer games at the same time. And even through all this, it was clear that he still had feelings for her. Like, did you see the guy's face when he met her new son, Little Lux, on Monday night's Teen Mom 2 season finale? He looked heartbroken to see how thoroughly she'd moved on. The whole thing is just the biggest mess that ever was. Oh, and in the middle of all this, right before Kailyn became pregnant with another man's child, they filmed a season of Marriage Boot Camp together. Like you do. Though we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of their divorce becoming finalized, their season of Marriage Boot Camp is currently airing, and it's been pretty tough to watch. When they arrived at the house, they explained that they each had different reasons behind filming the show. Kailyn wanted to learn how to co-parent with Javi for the sake of their son Lincoln, but Javi wanted to try to work things out romantically with her. It's made for an interesting dynamic, to say the least. He seems way more invested than she does, and she seems way angrier. It's not good. And in this new clip from the show, things reach a boiling point. In the clip, we see Kailyn telling some of her cast members about a fight she and Javi just got into over Lincoln. He comes out of the shower, she says, and he's like, you are graduating this year and you want to move to Atlanta. Why does Lincoln have to go with you? I think he should stay with me. That's a lot of information real quick, right? This was filmed last fall, and Kailyn graduated back in the spring with a degree in mass communications. She still lives in Delaware, but she has said that there aren't many job opportunities for her there. Recently she's talked about purchasing a condo in LA, and she was flown to Atlanta just this month, but there hasn't been talk of a permanent move like the one referenced here. And honestly, with 3 baby daddies all living in Delaware, we have a hard time imagining a big move in her immediate future. But back to Marriage Boot Camp. Up in his room in the house, Javi is furious, and he's planning on leaving the house. Though another cast member laughs and explains that if Javi can have Kailyn in the house without her being able to leave, Javi's not going anywhere. Kailyn says that she told him to just go away because she didn't want to talk about it, but he keeps pushing me. Well, I just think he should be with me, like why does he have to be with you? Meanwhile, Peter Gunz tries to convince Javi to stay in the house, but he tells him either they're gonna take me to the airport or I'm gonna get a cab. Kailyn says that their fight got so bad that she walked out on it, and he told her FCK this, FCKU, you're a piece of SHT. And that's when he decided to leave. Specifically, he decided to leave for Guatemala. In a chat later, it looks like he didn't go to Guatemala after all. Javi explains that he got so upset because he was exhausted, that it was hard being around Kailyn all the time. What a bunch of drama, right? Again, this was all filmed a year ago, so we know that they've managed to get on much better terms, which is wonderful. But we still don't know if Kailyn is planning on taking her kids and moving to Atlanta or LA or wherever. and that was the issue that started this fight to begin with. So it looks like the drama isn't over yet.